So, now the resolution is, how this, discuss animal rights. The examples you see it in use in today in society and the culture around the world, how you feel it should be changed, if at all, and ways to change it and resolve this. Is that about right, Matt?
Yeah.
All right. So who would like to begin? Yes.
Danielle Thomas. Okay, I do not believe we should use animals as a form of entertainment or gaming or the other things you listed. I think some may say, like, since there's boxing and like UFC and all this stuff where humans use each other for entertainment, that maybe we should use animals as that too. But I just think that's crazy. I think animals are beautiful and great, and they need to be celebrated. And it is insane to just use them for our own entertainment. It's demoralizing, it's humiliating, and it's disgusting. I am a vegetarian. I think everybody on the earth is equal. We're humans first, we're people on earth first, and we are not just these different classes of the animal chain. There we go. I think since animals cannot defend themselves or protect themselves in a way that humans can, we should protect for them.
Yeah.
Great.
So, but why can't we let like cockfights, you know, get like some chickens and let them go at it? Like, they're chickens, we chop their heads off and they run around without heads. Like, they're obviously stupid, they don't understand, their brains are the size of peanuts, so why don't we let them fight? I mean, the same almost goes for dogs. If you think about it, I mean, dogs can't speak, they barely learn minimal functions. If you have a dog, just let them fight. I'm not saying let them kill each other, but I mean, if you want to go for the sport, I mean, who has a problem with that? What's the problem with that? Right? They're animals.
Apparently she has a problem with it.
Anyone else have a problem? Like, no, obviously you guys are all for dogfighting right now because nobody seems a little upset.
Alright, so you said that these dogs are probably not going to fight to the death, but, oh yeah, so you're just going to pull away the dogs. Someone's going to lose a hand in that process. Most of the times when there's dog fights, they will kill each other.
So let them kill each other.
That's the answer.
Animal cruelty is not right because I love animals. I think that it's just morally wrong to just let two beings that God created kill each other.
Technically, in a dogfight, you're not directly abusing the animals, they're abusing themselves.
Okay, who established that
Hey.
Okay.
Dogs can be bought. They're your property. Aren't you allowed to do what you want with your property? So what's wrong about that?
Who established that one animal's life is more important than another animal's life? We kill cows all the time. We kill cows and we use them for burgers. Okay? Little Asian people want to use dogs for meats and everybody's all, no, they're dogs. I can have a cow, like cows could be, no. Who made it so that cows have more, you know, chickens can be killed more than cows can be killed more than dogs can't be killed, cats. Have you guys ever seen Mickey Mouse? Yes. Goofy's a dog. Why is Pluto on a leash? Like, is Pluto like a retarded dog? Like, is that, we don't put like special people on leashes and take them as pets. You know what I mean? Who values the life of an animal that, you know, who does that? Why is this?
So far, I've heard the argument that if we're allowed to let humans fight for sport or for entertainment, that would be all right. But the dogs aren't the ones that are choosing to be fighting. The people that own the dogs say that it's all right to fight. And I think Matt said, I don't know, Matt said that who says that we're at the top of the pecking order and who decides the classes of animals and where they should belong. But if we're going to let dogs fight, then why shouldn't we? I lost my train of thought, sorry.
I'm sorry, Matt, I have a question. Why do you think that you are entitled to more rights than a cow?
He's not.
is entitled to less rights.
Why do you think you're more important than another animal on this planet?
Clearly, based off of science, people are grown to have, using social Darwinism, people are grown to have a sense of it's kill or be killed in a lot of situations. If you look, if humans were all equal and we didn't kill animals, we were all vegetarians, I'm sorry, but we'd die. Not only scientifically because we need the protein and certain things of our diets in our body, but specifically because we'd just be killed off by other animals. The thing is that in society it's kill or be killed, and we've become the #1 race. We can talk, we have a government. We are the smartest out of all of these things. So, I mean, if we're the smartest, then why not use it to our advantage, right?
Can't parents talk?
No,
If we're going to be using the argument that we can talk, parents can talk
actually,
too.
legitimately, parents can mimic. They actually have no vocal cords. They're only known to mimic sounds, which is a form of innate behavior. So they're actually born with that, and they can actually mimic, but they can't talk. They have no function to speak or think. So your argument is valid.
My name is Jarrett, and I think it was Matt that brought up that if you own dogs as property, why can't you do what you want with them? Well, 200 years ago, we owned black people as property, and they were raped by plantation owners, so does that make it all right? That is all.
That's what you're into, bro.
I like to support Matt's argument that we are the superior race. We are the #1 race. Without killing other animals, we would eventually be killed off. We're the smartest race. We can build things. We can advance our own society. We can talk. We can do all these things. But if we didn't kill animals, we would have died out a long time ago. And it's something that we need to do to survive. It's our instinct. We've done it from our creation.
Right. So, I do agree with Matt here saying that we are the dominant race here. Yes, we are all powerful. We rule the planet. But then I agree with Danielle that in a way that this is not right. Because as a dominant race, we should set a standard for how we live. We should treat animals to an extent that is respectful in their own way. Now, I understand. You like me. I like to go to Carl Jr.'s. I get the biggest burger on the menu. It's like, I love it, right? But there's a difference between cruelty and necessity. If I want a cow to eat, I will kill it. But I'm not going to torture it before I kill it. And that's the difference between cruelty and just eating food.
I'm going to continue. What Chad said that basically, I'm a little confused. He said we are the dominant race, and as the dominant race, we're obligated to make sure that these other animals aren't, fighting or being hurt, right? Yeah. All right. Well, naturally and instinctively, don't these animals fight by themselves anyway? Don't you hear about? I live by a golf course. I hear coyotes eating each other all the time. I just hear them attacking little dogs, and I don't stop it. So again, and if we do it for entertainment, you can make money off that too. You can support a business. Money's already being made off it. If you made it legitimate, and then you can make a lot more money. I'm just saying.
Alright, well, yeah, you said that, it is wrong and whatnot. It's right. Wait, what did you say again?
I was for stopping animals on instinct.
Okay, and you said that because, wow, lost train of thought. 20 seconds. 20 seconds? Keep going. It's alright. I'll get back to you on that. Alright.
The one thing about the animals killing each other, yes they do, but they do it for necessity. They need it for food to eat. So these dog fights, they aren't killing each other for food, they're just doing it because that's what they're taught to do. The other thing, I have no problem with sport, like the dog races or the horse races. I think that's great, that's fine, do it. But the dog fighting, it's vicious, they're attacking each other, they're killing each other. Do something else. Why do you need to have them kill each other? What's the point? What do you get out of it besides money?
Can I repeat that?
Is that really going to be your point?
That's a gavel. Look at him here, guys.
Alright, so when it comes to animal cruelty, I'm gonna have to agree with Matt and Chad to an extent. Animals aren't worth more than humans in my opinion. I mean, like, if it was like a grandma and a dog, I'm pretty sure you're gonna choose your grandma, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, 16, I'm not
Oh.
Maybe it's a puppy, you know, if it's a puppy, it's debatable, but I agree with Chad to the extent that we use animals for meat, and that's completely fine, but it's not necessary to torture them because they feel pain. They don't necessarily feel emotions, but you don't need to put them through pain to acquire meat or acquire entertainment. There's other ways to get you entertainment, so that's my stance.
Those that are for dog fighting and things like that, dog fighting isn't a natural thing. They're trained by their trainers to fight to kill. Okay, these animals are vicious. They're trained to be vicious. They aren't born vicious. In nature, they aren't vicious. So you can't be saying that it's a natural cause.
Alright, now in nature, animals kill each other so they can eat them. But in dog fights, they're not killing. After the dog dies, no one's saying, "Oh, let's eat." They probably just throw it away.
Dog fighting, so you're just saying two against each other, but like, it's just kind of like the Colosseum in Rome. Two humans who just fight against each other for people's entertainment. I mean, and don't you think that's wrong?
Mutual perspective here, right? First off, we're not superior to any animal. Go to Africa. That's why it's a third world country because they still can't take over. All right, go to Africa. The only reason we're better than them is because we have guns. Second of all, it's morally wrong to fight with your animals. Like I once saw my pit bull and my cat fighting. My cat was beating my pit bull's ass. It doesn't matter what kind of animal it is. I'm gonna break it up. And a vegetarian, you can live being a vegetarian. She's still alive, bro. How long have you ate meat? A year and a half. She's alive, right?
How old are you though? So she's had 14 and a half years with me.
I know someone who's been a vegetarian for 10 years. My cousin, she's alive.
The opponent recently stated that animals kill out of necessity. They kill because they're hungry, but when I just feed my husky, my Siberian husky, and then I take him on a bike ride and he sees a chihuahua and he wants to kill the chihuahua, I'm pretty sure it's not because he's hungry, it's because he sees the chihuahua and he wants to kill it. Because your dog's an asshole.